Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for returning. To go over my special edition book collection. Now, this is honestly something that I've only really started doing since maybe like June last year. I am so surprised that I'm now a special edition book kind of girl, because I've been reading for years and years and years, right? And they have never appealed to me. And once you get one, there is no going back. So let me just tell you to begin with, if you are sprayed edgeless on your bookshelves, don't start. Do not start unless you have money in the bank, because one, they're very expensive to collect, and two, you will not be able to stop. I should never have opened this door, but I have. And so I may as well show you guys all the books that I've collected over the last couple of years. Well, last couple of years, that's such a lie. The last literally couple of months. Got carried away, I've got overexcited. I like colours, I like pretty books. I've said it before on my channel. I am really big on like nice covers. And it turns out now I'm really big on sprayed edges too. So I love that. My bank account doesn't. Just reading it as a hobby in general, it's just not, I don't advise it, guys. Just kidding, I love reading, but what I don't love is when I then start to hyperfixate and decide, you know what, I'm gonna start collecting special edition books. Started, and I'm gonna show you the first set it starts with. It literally just started because one of my favourite series ever ended up getting a special edition book collection. I was like, I'm gonna do it. Like, I can justify it. I love this series with my whole heart. It's very limited. I was like, I'm going to do it. And then it was just a slippery slope and a downward spiral from that point on. I'm gonna get one, just not like necessarily out of the way, but one, I don't necessarily feel like this is like a special edition, but it is a book that you can't buy this, and not many people would have received, well, people would have received it, but it's like you can't get them now. So I'm actually very proud and very happy to have one. And it is actually the ARC edition of Fourth Wing. They came out with these, and they had I think there's 4 that you can collect. So obviously in Fourth Wing, if you've read it, you know you've got the Riders Quadrant, like the Healers Quadrant, the Scribe Quadrant, and then I can't remember the last one. But yeah, so you could get 4 of them, and I got gifted by the publisher the Riders Quadrant to read as an ARC before it released. And I hadn't at the time even read the book. I didn't read the book till way after its release anyway. And then when I read the book and realised how much I loved it, this is one of my most prized possessions. So yeah, I do have this really stunning ARC copy of Fourth Wing, which I just love. So I thought I would show that. It's probably going to put me on some people's rob lists, but okay. So this is the collection that started the obsession. The Monsters and Muses series by Savile Miller is up there, I would say, my top 5 favourite series that I've read to date. It's incredible if you're not familiar with it. There's 5 books in the series, and they are each a play on like Greek mythology retellings. So you've got Hades, Persephone, Eurydice and Orpheus. Like, is that actually even one? Orpheus and Eurydice? I think it is, but anyway. They're obviously set in modern day. So if you're familiar with like Neon Gods by Katie Robert, like the Dark Olympus series, that is actually like a fantasy series. This isn't. This is actually set in present day, but let me show you. Okay, so they come in this unbelievable box. And obviously that's each book. So the box itself has on the back, it literally says there like Monsters and Muses. It is so beautiful. These books are just insane. But not only do they have sprayed edges and a printed like artwork on the front cover, but they also come with the most stunning dust jackets as well. I'm not the biggest fan of dust jackets, which ironically most of my special editions have dust jackets. Not the biggest fan of them, but in this instance, I think they're so beautiful. So I'll go through each book one by one. So here is what the spines look like on them. They are so beautiful. All the dust jackets do have foiled writing and everything, and the sprayed edges do go all the way around. Book number 1, Promises and Pomegranates, one of my all-time favourite books. I'm sorry if you keep seeing me look in the viewfinder, it's just so I can make sure that you can actually see. These are the sprayed edges. Amazing. Every single book on the back has got a quote from the book. So this one is, "You cannot love a person fully without knowing the darkness etched into their soul." Iconic Cal Anderson, honestly. Then, the only thing I don't love about these is that I do wish that they had end pages, because you open them up and they're so beautiful, and then we don't even have any artwork on the end pages. Each book, the actual naked hardback, is artwork of the characters. So there's Cal and Elena. I love them so much. And then on the back, you have the same writing again, but it's just in foiled. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. So that's the first book. Next up is Vipers and Virtuosos. There is the sprayed edges for that. And then on the back, that reads, part of why we work so well is that we're both in the head equally tangled up in one another. So good. I loved this book so much. And then I will show you as well the artwork, the naked cover artwork. And there they are, Aidan and Riley. This artwork is just so beautiful. And also each book is actually signed by Savile Miller, which... And the next book is, this is my favourite, one of my favourite books of all time, but definitely my favourite in the series. It's O's and Omissions. This is Jonas and Lenny's book. It's just so stunning. On the back it reads, some connections are physical, love tangible, you know when you feel them. I love these two so much. Look at that. Amazing. And then you've got that there. That's actually my favourite colour. See, I just love them so much. And then the sprayed edges as well. I don't think I showed you. Next up is Arrows and Apologies. Again, one of my favourites from the series. I'm obsessed with this. There's the sprayed edges. On the back it reads, I've loved you since the second you walked into my life, and I'll love you every second after until I have no more to love you with. This is making me want to reread the series so much. This scene is iconic. Look at those two. Look at those. So this is Alistair and Cora. Absolutely love this couple so much. And yeah, there's the back. So beautiful. Okay, two more from this specific collection. So Souls and Sorrows. I am obsessed with this. And then on the back it reads, when you're comfortable with chaos, peace feels like a threat. There's the sprayed edges. These have really nice sprayed edges on these ones. And that's the back. Here we have Cash and Ariana. Oh, this is just reminding me so much of this series. It really is just one of my favourites. If you haven't read it yet, I really highly recommend it. So yeah, love that book so much. And the last book in the series, which is Lies and Liaisons. This is a beautiful book. It's probably because it's a bit darker and that just talks to me. The sprayed edges again, so lovely. And then on the back it reads, some fires once stepped into grow, some consume you. I want to know what that feels like. And then that is the naked hardback of those two as well. Oh, if anyone's read this, the sunflower field scene. If you know, you know. But yeah, just so beautiful. Like, I'm so happy with this set. It was honestly worth every penny. It's just beautiful. Because I love this series so much. I did actually get the fabled edition as well of Promises and Pomegranates. So yes, I essentially have 3 copies of the same book. I don't want to talk about it. This is their edition of Promises and Pomegranates. They're the sprayed edges. And then on the bottom, you've got this stunning like plum colour. And then on the back, again, it actually has the same quote on the back of this book. Because again, you cannot love a person without fully knowing the darkness etched into their soul. So that is my fabled edition as well of Promises and Pomegranates, which I'm obsessed with. Some of these books are also Waterstones like exclusive editions. So whilst you don't necessarily need a book subscription or anything like that to get them, once these books are gone, they're gone. So you'd only be able to rebuy them. So I've got a couple of those as well. Once Upon a Frosted Star. These are the edges that it comes with, which I think are just absolutely beautiful. That colour is stunning. It's actually one of my favourite colours, like a deep forest teal green. I wish that the set that I got from Fae Crate, the Monsters and Muses series, had end pages in them like this. I feel like they're just really missing those, which is a shame, but it's fine because the actual naked hardcovers, like I say, are so stunning. But yeah, this has got lovely end pages in it. The only thing about the Waterstones exclusive editions is that obviously the actual books themselves, the hardcovers are basic. But, you know, for something that is more accessible to everybody without having to spend loads of money, I think Waterstones do a really good job. The next one that I have is Faebound, which this is so lovely. The colours in this are so bright as well, which I was worried when I pre-ordered this because like, is that orange actually going to be vibrant? But it is. This is a fantasy book. I hear really good things about the author as well. And then look at the map in this. I don't know if you get this in the standard hardcover or not, I'm not sure. But the map, regardless, is just incredible. For a map. Are you joking? That's amazing. Oh my God. I want to go there. I want to go there. Don't you just wish sometimes you could just jump into the pages of your books? Oh, I really do. I really do. So another Waterstones exclusive edition. I think I've got 2 more. This is The City of Stardust by Georgia Summers. This one actually is signed by her as well, which is cool. Lovely end pages in this. Actually, what are the end pages like in Faebound? Oh no, it's a map. Talk about short-term memory. Yeah, the end pages in this, again, really nice. And the actual sprayed edges are stunning. They are so beautiful. So yeah, that's City of Stardust. Also, all the stickers that you can see on the Waterstones ones, they are all removable as well. So that is a bonus for me. I hate it when there's stickers on there that you just can't remove. It just, why would you ruin such a beautiful cover with a sticker? Right, the last two Waterstones exclusive editions. Do not ask me why I bought this book. This is a true sign of my ADHD being at an all-time high and my impulsivity was just taking over. Because I bought Shatter Me. Beautiful book. Like, just really beautiful book. You know, I've never read the series. I don't actually know if I'm ever going to read the series. I just thought it was beautiful. So I do have the Waterstones exclusive edition of Shatter Me, which is lovely. It is lovely, but I don't know why I have it, if I'm being completely real with you. Okay, so next up, this is actually Throne of the Fallen. I took the dust jacket off because it was really nothing special. Not like the other ones where you've got like foiled writing or anything like that. I didn't really love it because I wanted to display it like this. But yes, this is the Waterstones exclusive edition of Throne of the Fallen. It's kind of my favourite colour. It's the only reason why I bought it. This is what I mean, you go on a slippery slope, guys, you really do. But you know, apparently if you didn't get the special edition of this, you wouldn't get the hardcover that looks like this. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. Did I need this book? I don't know. I don't know anything about this book. I know it's written by the same author who I believe wrote, is it like Kingdom of the Wicked, that series? I think it's written by her. I haven't read that. Impulsive buys purely because I was on a like sprayed edge obsession. I still am. It's still beautiful. Going back to Fourth Wing, I have actually got the standard normal cover because I showed you obviously my art copy. I do have it the normal cover, but it has these sprayed edges of the dragons on them, which I just absolutely loved. So there's nothing like particularly special about the actual book itself inside. It is just, you know, normal edition. Even the map and everything is the same as what you can buy in the normal ones. It's just that I managed to get these stunning sprayed edges. And Fourth Wing is one of my favourite books, so I just had to have this. I had to have this version. So yeah, I love it. I think it's so pretty. Now this is probably one of my favourite books I think I have got on my shelves. I think this is the Illumicrate version of Starling House. Now what is so special about this is that the dust jacket is actually clear. You can take the dust jacket off, and that is the naked hardcover underneath, which is just so beautiful. So on the actual dust jacket, you have all the starlings. Hardcover of this book is so stunning. Look at that. That is just beautiful. The fireflies on it are foiled, so it's so beautiful. The sprayed edges on this are stunning. Like, they are so, so, so lovely. And then on the back as well, we've got the back of the house. Oh, it's just, this is probably one of my favourite editions that I have on my shelves. Love the colour of these sprayed edges. I think they're so, it's just lovely. My Dark Romeo, considering it is essentially a contemporary kind of rom-com romance, which isn't my favourite, I actually really enjoyed that book and rated it 4.75 stars. Now, a PR team very, very kindly reached out to me to ask if they could send me this copy, which is a special edition that LJ Shen and Parker S. Huntington released last year. I don't know if you can get this anymore, but this is the dust jacket for it. So we've got the foiled writing for My Dark Romeo. It says on the back as well, you know, the slogan, some Romeos deserve to die, because it is an enemies to lovers romance. It's so good if you haven't read it. It's so funny. The sprayed edges are stunning on this because it's like, kind of like that Renaissance art print. It is so beautiful, really, really good quality. End pages are incredible, like literally artwork. And then the actual hardcover of the book is, this is my favourite. That is under the dust jacket. Isn't that just so beautiful? And then on the back it says, "You're my favourite plot twist." Who knew books could just be so beautiful? I'm gonna have to go buy some more. And then the last two special edition books I have are actually from the Mystic Box subscription. So I managed to finally get off their wait list after being on it for a whole year. Unfortunately, I've only been on it for 2 lots of subscriptions, and then the third one is actually, they're going to start shipping them soon, so I won't have that to hand for this specific video. But they did also do another one, but apparently there was issues with some of the printing, so even though I should have actually received that in like December or January, Unfortunately, going to have to wait for the Adelaide Forest books. So these are the only books I've got from Mystic Box so far, but they are the first 2 books in the valenshek Legacy series by Tate James. Tate James is one of my favourite authors, so when my subscription was accepted and I got off the wait list, so excited to be just in time for Tate James because I love her, and I haven't actually read this series yet anyway, so they are books that I will actually use. But yeah, beautiful foiling on the front of both of them, same with that one as well. The books have her digital signature on the back. That's the same with that one. And what I love about this as well, we've also got really lovely matching spines. What I love is that the sprayed edges on these actually are cohesive when you have them next to each other. And then there's the sprayed edges, which are just, again, just beautiful. And they go all the way around as well. So I don't know if you notice on some of the other ones, they don't spray them all the way around. You just get a block colour, but these ones go all the way around. You do also get end pages in these as well. Subscription cost is really, really reasonable for what you get. And then that's the other book. That is the one book box I think I wanted to really spend, like I would happily spend my money on. And I'm finally off the wait list. That wraps up all of these special editions that I have managed to acquire in the last couple of months. It's a bit crazy, I know. Am I going to stop? Definitely not. I need more. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Okay. Do not drop the books, Poppy. Do not drop the books. The things I do for this channel. It's just, books are just lovely, aren't they? Okay. Okay. Just, oh, I'm choking.